Hello, everyone. A beautiful morning begins in Bangkok, and today I'll take you to explore one of the city's most vibrant and colorful neighborhoods, Chinatown. I chose to stay right in this area because of its incredibly ideal location, right in the center, and easy to get anywhere in the city. What surprised me was how peaceful the morning atmosphere is here, so different from the usual hustle and bustle. And the best part? This is a true food paradise, with tons of delicious dishes waiting. So of course today's journey kicks off with a hearty local breakfast right here. Day 1. The first place I want to introduce to you on this trip is Boutique Pu Yai Li, a charming little hotel very close to Chatuchak Market, just about a 5-minute walk. The rooms are spacious, clean, have balconies, and free Wi-Fi. Staff are friendly and serve tasty breakfast. The hotel is also near MRT and BTS stations, very convenient for getting around. It's an ideal place to stay if you want to be near the market, enjoy quiet surroundings, and feel comfortable while visiting Bangkok. The average price is around $50 per night. This morning I chose to start my day with something simple yet always satisfying: a steaming bowl of congee. I ordered a mixed congee with pork, fish, century egg, and salted egg. Usually I'm not a big fan of century egg, but the salted egg here is genuinely delicious, rich, and flavorful, served with crispy fried dough sticks. A full bowl like this costs around $1.7. Very reasonable for a tasty breakfast right in central Bangkok. Our next stop on this Bangkok journey is the Chatuchak Weekend Market, one of the biggest and most famous markets in Thailand. What's special today is that it's my first time trying the MRT subway in Bangkok. The experience was pretty impressive. The car was clean, quiet, and wonderfully air-conditioned, perfect for such hot weather. It only took us about 35 minutes to reach the market. Chatuchak is split into 2 zones, indoor and outdoor. Since it was quite hot, we decided to check out the indoor area first. Inside, the market feels like a giant maze. You can keep walking and never see it all. Each stall sells something entirely different, never repetitive, making wandering here incredibly fun. One shop made me stop for a while. It sold linen clothes with beautiful nature-inspired patterns, totally perfect for summer style. After exploring the indoor section, you can step outside to the outdoor area, and as rumored, it's absolutely massive. As I wandered, I stumbled upon a cute little bookstore and a men's shirt shop with stunning designs. Definitely worth visiting if you're gift shopping or want to upgrade your wardrobe. By midday, the heat kicks in, so it's a good time for a break. First thing to do, find air conditioning and a coffee. Near Chatuchak Weekend Market, there's Karam Specialty Coffee, with a standout branch at Mixed Chatuchak, Bangkok, specifically at 1065 First floor, Zone B, Mixed Chatuchak Mall, Kamphang Phet 3 Road, Chatuchak Subdistrict, Chatuchak District, Bangkok City. I got an iced latte, cold, creamy, and just what I needed to recharge under Bangkok's heat, about $2.5. Chatuchak also has a dedicated food court with over 200 stalls. Honestly, it's tough to choose. After some back and forth, I settled on mango sticky rice. Can't go wrong. The mango was fresh and melt-in-your-mouth sweet, paired with soft sticky rice and rich coconut milk. Classic Thai flavor that's hard to resist. There's also a more upscale fashion area, covered and surrounded by greenery. Just stepping in feels refreshing. To end today's visit, after trying the MRT Underground, I decided to hop on the SkyTrain, the elevated rail. So far, I'm very impressed with Bangkok's public transport system. After that, you can stop by the Bangkok Art and Culture Center, BACC. Free entry and a very unique architectural style. Then I returned to Chinatown, Yau Warat, for an early dinner at a long-standing fishball noodle shop that's been around for over 90 years. You can try egg noodles with various types of fish balls. I especially love the crispy fish skin and the ones in the soup, which were super flavorful. Price ranges from 1.5 to 2.2 USD. After the meal, I visited Wat Pho, home to the famous reclining Buddha. The statue is enormous and very impressive in person, showing the Buddha in the pose of entering nirvana. From the temple, it's just a 5-minute walk to the riverside viewpoint of Wat Arun. Day 2. On Monday morning, I woke up early to look for breakfast, but was quite surprised to see that many eateries were closed. It seems like Monday is a rest day for quite a few places in Bangkok. I walked for a while, hoping to stumble upon something open. Eventually, I found a small eatery with a pretty interesting space, cleverly repurposed from an old house. The decor was lovely, with natural lighting, perfect for those who enjoy taking photos. However, the food wasn't actually great, a bit bland and nothing special. Luckily, the orange-flavored dessert in the middle of the table turned out to be refreshing and satisfying, the highlight of an otherwise mediocre breakfast. Price: 3.2 USD. After leaving the cafe, I continued strolling through Chinatown, Yau Warat. Right then, I passed by a shop making traditional sesame candy. The scent of toasted sesame filled the whole street. A long line of customers had already formed, and the lively atmosphere reminded me of Lunar New Year back home. But I wasn't in the mood to wait, so I continued walking toward Talad Noi. Talad Noi is a quaint old quarter by the Chao Phraya River, peaceful, slightly melancholic, and a stark contrast to busy Yau Warat. This neighborhood is filled with artistic graffiti walls, antique stores, and vintage-style coffee shops with a unique vibe. I stopped at a small cafe and ordered my usual iced latte, around 2.5 USD. Though I'm not an expert in brewing techniques, I could tell the barista was skilled, from how they poured the milk to the perfectly balanced flavor. The latte today was genuinely excellent. No bitterness or acidity, just rich, smooth, and surprisingly pleasant. A memorable experience in this quiet Bangkok morning. Talad Noi truly is a fantastic area to wander and explore. While strolling, we stumbled upon a boho-style handmade dress shop. The dresses were made of colorful fabrics with bold patterns, all sewn by hand. Very distinctive and full of personality. Venturing deeper into the small alleys, we found a mural area. One alley led to a Lunar New Year themed mural zone, where a crane hook was creatively transformed into a golden duck, whimsical and artistic at once. Nearby, there was a coffee shop on the second floor of an old garage. Though it was closed today, Monday, it left a strong impression thanks to its quirky door handle. The shop was housed in a 200-year-old Chinese mansion. Unfortunately, we couldn't go inside. In another corner, we came across a rundown Fiat 500, which had become a famous photo spot. Many young people pose with it for its nostalgic charm. As we continued walking, I noticed many people wearing white. Turns out, there's a nearby temple requiring white clothing for entry. The atmosphere around felt solemn and very serene. Next, we visited a small but interesting art and antique center. Inside was a cozy cafe combined with a gallery, charmingly decorated and peaceful, ideal for working, reading, or relaxing. By then, I was getting hungry, so we decided to head back to Chinatown, Yau Rat, for dinner. Since it's currently the vegetarian festival, all restaurants were only serving vegetarian dishes. Sadly, the dishes I wanted were already sold out, so I ordered a clay pot rice with minced vegetarian meat, priced around 2.5 USD. It didn't quite meet my expectations, a bit bland and lacking punch. I had to add extra sauce for flavor. Perhaps if it weren't the vegetarian season, the regular menu would have been better. After eating, we took the SkyTrain to the Sukhumvit area, famous for its shopping malls and lively nightlife. Along the way, I happened to spot a new cafe art gallery that opened this year. It looked very stylish. Didn't have time to stop, but I saved it on Google Maps to visit later. Inside, there was even a Porsche on display, giving off a modern, artsy feel. Our next stop was a rooftop bar on the 45th floor of a skyscraper. To get there, you must take a number from the ground floor, then wait to be called for the elevator. This is a rooftop bar, so there's a minimum order of one drink, starting at about 11 USD. I ordered a yuzu colada, but to be honest, it was a bit too sweet for my taste. However, the main draw here isn't the drinks, it's the atmosphere and the view, which are truly spectacular. The view from the 45th floor is stunning, especially at night. Cool breeze, soft music, and a jellyfish-shaped chandelier that glows as if it's floating, a magical ambiance. Even though the drink wasn't to my liking, the overall experience was absolutely worth it. Day 3. Start your morning at one of the oldest cafes in Bangkok. It has been around for 101 years. The cafe is now managed by the fourth generation of the family and was recently renovated to add a more modern touch, including a small bar on the second floor aimed at younger visitors. Despite the change in style, the place still retains a warm, traditional atmosphere. I ordered one savory and one sweet dish for breakfast. The food was simple but delicious. Everything was thoughtfully prepared and well seasoned. After breakfast, we visited Pak Khlong Talad, the largest flower market in Bangkok, famous for being open 24/7. Early morning is the busiest time, as flower sellers from the countryside bring in truckloads of fresh blooms. Thais often buy flowers to offer at temples, so the whole area is filled with lovely fragrances, especially the gentle, soothing scent of jasmine. There's also a dedicated section just for marigolds, a flower symbolizing luck and prosperity, commonly used in Thai religious rituals and temples. Personally, I love peonies and roses the most. They're both soft and strong. Lisianthus is another beautiful choice, elegant and easy to mix into modern bouquets. How about you? What's your favorite flower? Our next destination was across the river, so we opted to take a boat. Such a fun experience. It saved time and gave us a unique view of the city from the water. The boat ticket even came with a free cold bottle of water. The last stop was Wat Arun, also known as the Temple of Dawn. The temple is fully adorned with colorful porcelain and ceramic tiles, sparkling even from afar, especially when sunlight hits it. Here, many tourists, especially women, wear traditional Thai outfits to take photos. Next, we headed to Ikoncham, a luxurious shopping mall right by the river. We went straight to the food court on the LG floor, designed like an indoor Chinatown street, clean, cool, and packed with mouth-watering options. One stall was grilling crocodile meat right in front of customers. My first time seeing that. I chose a freshly made pad thai, a bit sweet, but the flavors were incredibly well balanced. Surprisingly, this was the best pad thai I've ever had in Thailand. For dessert, I ordered ripe mango and banana Nutella roti. The roti was crispy, hot, and fragrant, with customizable toppings to choose from. Don't forget to visit the top floor of Iconsium, which has an outdoor terrace with a river and city view, absolutely stunning, especially around sunset. In the afternoon, we went to Warehouse 30, located on the edge of the Talad Noi area. It's a creative complex with art galleries, craft shops, and excellent cafés. During the hot midday sun, we stopped into a small cafe inside to rest. The space was cozy and quiet, and the iced latte there was truly delicious and easy to enjoy. While wandering around, I was especially impressed by the Woot Woot shop, specializing in vintage collectibles. Filming inside wasn't allowed, but every item was unique and full of nostalgic charm. Warehouse 30 also houses the Hay Furniture Store, a Danish brand known for its minimalist and elegant design. The building we visited used to be Bangkok's central post office, built pre-war in classic Art Deco style. It's a historical landmark with fascinating architecture. On the 5th floor, there's a design resource center and an open rooftop where you can relax and take in the city views. What impressed me most was seeing statues of Garuda, Thailand's national symbol. And now, for the part I had been looking forward to most, visiting my favorite restaurant in Bangkok. From the outside, it looks quite plain, but if you look closely, you'll notice countless 5-star reviews from diners all over the world. The prices are very reasonable, the portions just right, and the flavors are authentically Thai. And that's not all. Each guest receives a free scoop of ice cream as a small thank you gift. It's that warmth and sincerity that makes this place so special. Not just because of the great food, but also because of the truly kind people who run it. Day 4. Today, we started our morning at a local eatery that once received the Michelin Bib Gourmand Award, famous for its wide rice noodles stir-fry. After that, we tried another Michelin-listed item, Chinese-style fried dough sticks, drizzled with condensed milk, kaya jam, and shredded coconut, a rich and surprisingly unique dessert. Then came the tuk-tuk ride, and I was honestly surprised by how fast it went. Next, we stopped by an art building. It used to display giant egg sculptures out front, but unfortunately the exhibit had changed. The building is divided into several levels. Level 1 is a cafe. Level 2 sells clothing. Level 3 is an art gallery. I ordered a matcha latte, beautifully presented and perfectly balanced in flavor, around 3.3 USD. The egg tart was soft, rich, and they even warmed it up before serving, such a small but lovely touch, about 1.7 USD. After that, I visited a small, lesser-known museum, formerly a colonial-style wooden house owned by a middle-class family from the 1932nd. The place felt peaceful and full of history. I especially loved the little details like old toggle switches, cracked glass patched with coins and wire, and carefully preserved vintage diaries. The space was airy and filled with light, the kind that makes you want to sit quietly and let the past speak. And finally, we ended the day at a charming little spot in the heart of the city, a cafe, art gallery, and antique store, all in one. The old wooden door was worn but beautiful, opening into a space filled with natural sunlight. Quiet and relaxing, truly the perfect place to wrap up a day full of inspiration. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. That wraps up our colorful 4-day journey in Bangkok. If you enjoy travel stories like this, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our next destination. See you again soon.